glad to have you with us. This is New Trevians baseball as the Trevians take on the Evanston Wildkits. Second game of the home series here at Evanston. Scott Taylor on the mound for the Wildkits. Leading it off for the Trevians will be Peter Harper. Harper, Gilbert, and Pritz due up to start off this ball game. Nice day for baseball. Wind is blowing in just a little bit. And top half of the first inning, and we're just about set to get underway with this one. Trevians continue that awesome scoring streak. They continue to score about 10 runs a ball game. There's a strike. Ground ball, slow roller, picked up by the shortstop. The throw way wide, and an error. So Harper leads off, being safe on an error. And here's Andrew Gilbert. This Evanston team has been a team in disarray. Some days they have their full team here, and others they have a bunch of sophomores they bring up. Taylor looks back, takes a strike. Gilbert does. 0-1. Harper leads off second. And the pitch on the way by Scott Taylor. Swinging a little looping line drive, but the center fielder has it for the out. And Harper stays. 1 up, 1 down. 2 up, down. No. 2 up, 1 down. Here's Pritz. Okay, it's got to be one of those days. Here's Scott Taylor. Pitching to Brian Pritz, and the pitch inside a ball. Not a bad afternoon, but again, it's CNL. Cooler near the lake. 2-0. Harper leads off. Swinging a little dying quail, foul. Doink. Over by the freshman game. Now the pitch in the dirt, low, a ball. And it's 3-1. Loddick on deck. Matt's been getting a little frustrated in the type of pitches he's been getting. Ball 4, and Pritz draws the walk. So now 2 aboard with 1 out. Matt Loddick, the batter. Here's Loddick. He's still been getting on base a lot, but foul ball, out of play. Now the sophomore, Scott Taylor, delivers to Loddick and hit him. Hit by the pitch, and the bases are loaded with 1 out. And here's Matt Sharp. Chance to do some damage early. Bases loaded. No hits. Now the pitch. There's a strike. Strike 1. Sharp the batter. Bases loaded. 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2.
Gotta work now. You gotta work here, kid. Let's go. That's the top half there.
Now the pitch. Strike 3. Caught him looking. Knee high, outside corner. 2 down, and here's Sunheim. Luke Sunheim bats. Luke, the designated hitter. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Well, fans may have an intense rivalry. There's a strike. These players and the coaches certainly on very friendly terms. I mean, you battle hard, but they're also, it's not like, there's a ball to Sunheim, 1-2 on him. It's not like, for instance, basketball or football.
Come on, Luke, let's go. Get in there.
Swing and a ground ball. Shortstop has it, throws to second. In time to get Loddick, and the inning over on the fielder's choice. And the Trevians, no hits, 3 left. Peter Elmer on the mound for the Trevians. The outfield, the usual.
14,
Harper,
you're 14.
Fritz,
You're 14.
and Geary, left to right. And the infield, Sharp, Gelber, Busby, and Loddick, third to first. Battery of Elmer and Marte, strike 1. Swinging a ground ball. Slow roller picked up by Sharp. Throws to first, and there's 1 down.
Good boy, Matty. Stop hand here.
There's a strike. Kundert, the batter. Casey Kundert. Pitch is low. 1-1, the count. Well, playoffs are just around the corner. Next week on the network. Swing and a ground ball. Slow roller picked up by Busby to Loddick, and there's 2 down. Quickly, 2 up, 2 down. And here's Taylor. Scott Taylor, sophomore. The pitcher batting in the number 3 spot. Delivery by Elmer. Takes a strike.
Hey, one to G now. 1 to G.
Low, a ball. 1-1. Outside, a ball. 2-1. And now the delivery. Swing in a line shot taken by Busby. And quickly, 1, 2, 3 in the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Well, here we go to the second inning. There you see where we are in the proceedings. Geary, Busby, and Marte, the bottom third of the Trevians batting order, due up here in the top of the second. Trevians looking for their 24th victory of the season. Evanston, 3-10 in the Central Suburban Conference. In the league, here's the pitch on the way. A ball inside. And pitches in there for a strike. 0-2 to Geary. Swinging a ground ball. Taken by the shortstop. The throw in time. 6-3 on the putout. 1 up, 1 down. And here's Chris Busby. Sort of a nice day for baseball, actually. For that slight breeze coming in off the lake, it'd be a perfect day for baseball. It's a ball 1 to Busby. Second inning. Pitch on the way. Swing and a slow roller through. They're scoring that as an error on the third baseman, got through him. And here's Steve Marte. Second error in the ball game for the Wildkits. Here's Steve Marte. There's that third baseman. He really plays in on that grass. Throw to first and Busby back. 1 out, 1 on. There's a strike to Busby, to Marte. 0-1. Left-hander Taylor will keep those runners relatively close here. Go to first, runner back. There goes the runner. Not in time. Stolen base for Busby.
Let's go, Buzz. Come on, Buzz. Get him over. Let's go. All right, let's go now. Come on. Let's go.
So Marte has a man in scoring position. 0-2 on the count.
Come on. Hey, Marty.
Swing and a foul ball down the line.
Get in there.
Swing and a fly ball. Center fielder has it. Threw to the wrong base, and Busby advances on the fly ball. So Busby on at third with 2 out. And here's Peter Harper. Harper was safe on an error. First time up.
Go, Harp. What do you say, kid? All right, Harp, come on. Get him home.
You can see that third baseman really plays in short. Harper's shortened as if to bunt. Offered the bat. Strike 1. Trevians will advance to the take the regionals first. We'll go to the regionals first. Don't know that they'll take it, hopefully. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And it's 1-2.
Come on, kid, drive it. Let's go.
Trevians will have the regional. They will host it at Duke Childs
Come on, Harper.
in Tida Ball. And the count evens up at 2-2. Now the delivery. Just a little outside the ball. And the count goes full at 3-2 to Harper. Step off the rubber. 3-2 the count. One on at third, two out.
Come on, Harper.
Now the pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Shortstop has it. The long throw in time, and the inning is over. In the inning, no runs on no hits, an error, and a man left. Go to the bottom half of the second. Still no score. Here at Evanston. I missed the left field based on where we have to set up our camera here. We really aren't any good sight lines here. Now the pitch. Swinging the foul ball back to the screen. Strike one. Joe Schaefer leads it off here in the second inning for the Wildkits. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 0-2.
Tommy, 14.
The count to Joe Schaefer. Now Peter Elmer winds and delivers. High and away, a ball. 1-2. High again. And the count evens up at deuces. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Second inning. Now Peter Elmer delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. First strikeout for Peter Elmer. 1 up and 1 down. And here's Kyle Schaefer. It's a ground ball up the middle, base hit single. Little seeing eye right through the middle of the infield for the Trevians.
14.
And here's Stefano Faggi. It's a strike. Elmer trying to improve his record to 8-0, I believe. Wilson will pitch tomorrow against Waukegan in real time. Now the delivery in the dirt, a ball gets away, and the runner will advance to second on the pass ball. 2-1 the count to Stefano Faggi. Runner on second. One out. They'll look back. The pitch is blowing away a ball. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Pair of lefties on the mound today. And the count full to Stefano Faggi. Homer steps off the rubber. Now he's ready to go again. Swing and a foul ball. Count remains full. Just a extra pitch, extra foul. Peter Elmer delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike three, two down. And here's Aaron Smith. Aaron Smith, the batter. The look back now. The pitch on the way. Swing and a fly ball taken by Geary on the run. In right field and in the inning. No runs, one hit. No. There you see where we are in the proceedings as, whoops, two errors for Evanston.
What do you say, bud? Let's go now.
Now the pitch. There's a strike. On one, Scott Taylor. Pair of lefties, Taylor and Elmer on the mound today. There's a strike, 0-2. Gelber flew out in the first inning. Batting here in the third, high fly ball. And they'll run out of room. No, didn't. Nice catch down the line on the foul ball. And here's Brian Pritz. Nice job by the left fielder for the Wildkits, getting down that line and coming up with the ball. Oh, Brian Pritz ready. The pitch on the way. Outside a ball. Ball one. Here's a strike, 1-1. DeBrian Pritz walked in the first inning, left stranded. Swinging a ground ball. Another bobble by the third baseman. Third error of the ball game. And here's Matt Loddick.
Come on, Matt.
Matt hit by a pitch in the first inning. So Pritz on at first. Throw to first, and it's a balk. Let's watch it again. So the balk called here. Let's see. Let's see if we can see where it is. He looks over there. Oh, he kept his foot on the rubber. Okay. On the flip over. And the balk against Scott Taylor. Fritz trots on over to second.
Come on.
Matt Loddick.
The whole right field.
Waiting for the pitch. Now the pitch on the way. Swing and a foul ball. Back. And out of play. Matt getting some lean times here at the plate. Getting a lot of singles. Getting on base a lot. But has not really swung the bat all that well this spring.
Bring him home.
And had a rough time pitching as well. Swinging a foul ball. Headed towards us. Thank you, Eric. Okay. Keeping it from getting into my shoes. 0-2.
Come on, man.
Loddick.
Get in there.
Swinging a hot shot. Slow roller. Picked up. Throw in time. Get on the play. Prince moves on over to third. Here's Matt Sharp. Struck out his last time up. 2 out. 1 aboard. Swinging a bunt. Throw to first, and the inning over. A suicide squeeze attempt, but the bunt out in front. Have the third inning. Peter Elmer on the mound.
Come on, let's go.
A little game of dropsy behind Scott Taylor. There's a ground ball, bunt attempt, and Elmer has it for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Today on the first pitch, hitting, tried to bunt his way aboard here and is thrown out. And here's Justin Connolly.
Come on up here. Pitch.
Strike 1. Peter Elmer delivers low, a ball. On the count, evens up, but a ball and a strike. Peter Elmer, the probable ace of the staff next year. 3-1 the count. 2-1. Yeah. 2-1 the count. Now it's 3-1.
Well, let's go right after this guy.
Three and 1 the count. And the pitch by Elmer in there for a strike. And the count goes full. Third inning. Foul tip back. Sondheim, Geary, and Busby due up in the fourth for the Trevs. High fly ball. Geary over. Has it for the out. 2 down. And here's Smoller. Matt Smoller, leadoff hitter for the Wildkits. Matt Smoller 0 for 1 on the day. Little ground out. Sharp to Loddick. Here's a strike.
Your way, Sharpie.
There's a strike on the outside corner. 0-2. Now the pitch to Smoller. High a ball. 1-2. Swinging a little foul tip, caught, and strike 3 in the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Off we go to the 4th, still no score. Here's Luke Sunheim to start off the 4th inning of this one. Facing Scott Taylor.
Come on, Luke.
There's a strike, strike 1. Sunheim, Geary, and Busby. Trevians looking for their first hit of the ball game. They've had a couple of breaks. A leadoff error. 2nd inning, second man up, safe on an error. 3rd inning, second man's up, safe on an error. There's a ball low in the dirt. Gets away. Two and 1 the count. To Sunheim.
Hang in there. Come on. Gotta get one. Come on, Luke. All right, let's get on.
And it is 3 and 1.
Get in there.
Swinging a ground ball. Shortstop has it. Throw in the dirt. Nice pickup. And 1 up and 1 down. Here's Tommy Geary.
Come on.
This one moving along pretty quickly.
Come on, Tommy.
Tommy Geary Bannock.
Come on, Tom.
Swinging a miss. Strike.
Come on, Tom.
Low a ball. And the count evens up, but a ball and a strike. Here's a strike on the inside corner. 1 and 2.
Come on, Tom.
And Scott Taylor
Tom. Come on.
gets the sign from Joe Schaefer, and now ground ball foul. And a count remains at 1 and 2 to Tommy Geary.
Go, Tom. Come on, hang in there.
Pitch is low, a ball. The count was up at 2 and 2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. First strikeout of the game for Taylor, and here's Chris Busby. So we've got the makings of a pretty good pitcher's duel here. We're in the 4th inning. Trevians, no runs on no hits. Evanston, no runs on 1 hit.
Come on, Buzz.
And getting kind of late in the ball game. There's a strike. Here's that third baseman. He loves to play on that infield grass. He's really been playing close just about the whole game. There's a ball. Obviously trying to cut down the possibility of a bunt. Both Geary and Busby are known to do that. There's a strike. 1-2 to Busby. He was safe on an error. Stole a base back in the second. Swinging a high pop-up. Going foul and actually lands inside the fence over by the track. And the count remains 1-2.
Come on, Buzz.
And Taylor steps off the rubber.
Okay, what do you say?
Busby had stepped out of the box too.
Come on,
So
Buzz.
swing and scoops one foul. Doinking time. Oh, the little freshman girls had to squeal a little bit outside a ball. The count evens up at 2-2. Busby a little concerned about that. Ooh, that was close. Maybe I should have swung. Ooh. Now
there.
swing sends a rifle shot out to left field, and the left fielder has it. 3 up, 3 down for the Trevians. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. Kundert, Taylor, and Schaefer due up. As we said, a great pitcher's duel. We're in the 4th inning. And the first pitch at the bottom of the 4th, a high fly ball. Bud Pritz over there to haul it in. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Scott Taylor. Ball. Must have been a little outside. It certainly looked in the strike zone, so it must have been outside. There's a ball low, in a way. A little ground ball, Squibber. And Loddick just picks it up and steps on the bag. Quickly, 2 up, 2 down. Trevians and Marte, Harper, and Gelber in the top of the 5th. 2 out.
Come on, Peter. Come on.
Peter Elmer has faced 1 more than the minimum. Trevians have left 5 on base. High and away a ball. The free-swinging Trevians haven't found an opening on that field yet. No hits. High pop-up foul. And out of play. 2-1 the count.
Come on, Peter.
Joe Schaefer. Falls another one off, and the count evens up at 2-2.
Come on, babe. Get the last one.
2-2 the count.
Come on, Peter.
Bottom of the 4th.
Come on. Go.
Now the pitch on the way. High and away a ball.
One more, Elmo. Here we go. Go, Elmo. Come on out.
Counts full, 3-2. Delivery. Swinging a ground ball.
Oh, boy.
Fly ball, back, and Harper has it on the run. And another 3 up, 3 down inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. And we go to the 5th. Still no score. We'll be back with more. Well, here's Steve Marte to lead off the 5th inning. And boy, what a pitcher's duel we got going on right now. There's a strike. Strike one.
Come on, let's go.
Marte, Harper, and Gelber due up here in the 5th.
Come on, put it first somewhere. Let's go.
That's a ball, 1-1.
Okay. Play me something happen. Come on.
Now the pitch.
Get in there.
Swing and a ground ball. Second baseman to first. One up and one down. Here's Peter Harper. Been at bat twice. Officially 0 for 2. He was safe on an error. Stranded at third in the 1st inning. There's a ball. The lefty Taylor delivers. Swung at a bad one. Managed to get a little piece of it, fouled it off. Kind of a poor swing on the part of Steve Marte, on the part of Peter Harper.
Come on, Harp. Let's get one. Come on.
Swing and a miss. One and two the count. I guess he didn't swing at that bad pitch. All up in time. But the count evens up, 2-2. 2-2 the count.
Get in there.
Swing and a ground ball. Through for the base hit. First hit of the ball game for the Trevians. And here's Andrew Gelber.
GB2. Come on, GB2. Let's.
Andrew Gelber. Bats with Harper aboard. Harper with the big lead. Throw back over to first. Harper looking for his 39th stolen base of the year. The Trevian record is 54 by DeRosa. Ground ball over this. And in time for the Dalebo play. 5, 4, 3, and out. In the inning, no runs, one hit, no errors, and nobody left. Go to the bottom of the 5th. And we'll be back with more. Bottom of the 5th. Trevians and the Evanston Wildkits.
Come on, Peter, let's go. Keep it in here. Come on, Peter.
Now the pitch on the way. Outside of ball.
Come on, Peter.
Now the delivery. Low ball. 2-0. Kyle Schaefer, the only Wildkit to reach safely in this game.
Come on, Peter.
Takes a strike.
14.
2-1. Peter Elmer faced one more than the
Knock it down.
ground ball. 6-3 on a putout.
One. Come on,
He
Peter.
still faced
Got
just one more than the minimum. Pitching a nifty little one-hitter.
14.
And Scott Taylor's defense has settled down following some errors early on. And he's pitching a one-hitter. There's a ball. 1-1. Or strike one? Yeah. Stefano Faggi, the batter, swinging a base. 0-2. Faggi struck out in the second, batting here in the
Come on,
5th.
let's get this last one. Come on. Go, Peter. Come Come on, Peter.
Ball high and outside. 1-2.
Come on, Peter.
Now the pitch. Swing a little foul tip back. One and two still. What a great pitching performance we're seeing on both sides of the ball today. And the pitch by Elmer. That's high a ball.
Come on, Peter, one more.
Ooh, didn't miss by much, apparently. And the Trevians a little upset. Now the pitch on the way by Peter Elmer is high a ball. And Fudgy draws a walk. Only the second base runner for the Wildkits. Through 5 innings. And a high pop-up, fouling out of play. Aaron Smith, the batter. Second baseman for the Wildkits. 0-1 the count. Runner leads. Outside a ball. One and one. One out. One aboard. One hitter for Elmer. There's a strike. Trevians have won the one game that these two teams have played this year. So far. They could meet another time in the regional. Evanston's in the Nutra Regional. Regional going to be played at Duke Childs Field. Outside a ball. 2-2 the count. And the pitch. High pop-up down the line. Everybody giving chase. Geary gets there for the out. And was going to throw it to first. Laddock was getting himself in position for the relay throw. Two down, and here's Madej. Scott Madej, the batter. Takes a strike. Strike one. Look to first, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 0-2.
Let's get the last one. Come on.
Number 8 hitter in the Wildkits lineup. High pop-up, foul, and out of play. Headed over to the right fielder in the freshman game.
How many 14?
0-2, the count remains on Madej. To look to first, and the delivery. Swing of the ground ball. Slow roller, picked up by Sharp. Throws to first in time. And the inning over. No runs, no hits.
All right, guys, you need a run.
No errors, a walk, and a man left. We'll be back with more. Pitch is low, a ball. As we said, beautiful pitch game. Pair of lefties facing on. There's a ground ball. Bobbled by the shortstop. No play. Fourth error of the ball game. And here's Matt Loddick.
Come on, Matt. Go it. Come on now, kid.
Matt Loddick, the batter. Hit by a pitch, left stranded in the first. Grounded out short to first in the third, batting here in the sixth.
Get your round.
Now the pitch, swing and a base hit to center.
Oh, boy.
And Pritz on his way to third in time. A single by Loddick. Here's Matt Sharp.
Let's go.
So runners at the corners. Second hit of the ball game.
All right, nice hit.
Matt Loddick. Moves Pritz along to third. And time called. We're out already to have a word here. Second hit of the ball game, and here's Matt Sharp for the Trevians. Third hit of the ball game overall. And we're in the sixth inning.
Go, Matt.
Peter Elmers faced two more than the minimum.
Come on, Matt. Bring him home.
Trevians have had a couple of extra runners here, thanks to errors. There have been 4 errors, 1 walk,
Come on, Matt.
2 singles, and a hit batsman.
Get in there.
There's a line shot foul. Strike, 0-2. Nobody out.
Let's go. Let's hold in there. Come on.
Lead run on at third base for the Trevians.
Come on,
Now the delivery.
Get in there. Get
Swing
in there.
and a little blooping single.
Nice swing. I like that.
Taking it to the opposite field. And the run trots home. Loddick to second.
Come on, Luke. Let's go. We can
And there's
do it.
Luke Sunheim.
Come on,
Luke
Luke.
Sunheim.
Another one. Come on, Luke. Let's get one more. Come on. Need another one.
Now they pitch.
Oh, nice
A
one.
bunt.
Nice
A
one.
beauty.
Nice
Throw
one.
to first. Not in time. Everybody's safe. A bunt single.
Hey.
And the bases are loaded. Quickly, the Trevians have 3 hits here in this
Luke, nice bunt.
inning. And here's Tommy Geary.
Come on, Tom. Let's go, Tom.
Let's go, Tommy, baby. Come on, kid.
Newmeyer. Pinch run.
Come on, Tom. Bring him home, Tom. Go, Tom. Get in there.
Swing and a ground ball.
Oh, hit it.
Throw to home. Got him. On the fielder's choice. And Loddick is out.
Come on.
Hey, fly ball gets it done, Buzz. Go, kid.
And here's Busby. Bases loaded. 1 out. Trevians now have gained the lead. 1-0.
Come on, Buzz. Oh.
And another bunt. Foul. Boy, with this rainy spring, the grass a little high, hadn't been cut here. And letting balls kind of die a little bit.
Let's go, Buzz. Come on.
Chris Busby bats. Bases loaded. 1 out. 1 run in.
Come on, Buzz. Let's go.
Top of the 6th inning.
Get him home. Get him home.
Now the look and the pitch on the way. Outside of ball.
Buzz.
Job done now.
Go, Buzz. Let's get a little single, kid. Get a little single.
Come on.
The pitch outside, ball 2, 2-1 to Busby. Chris Busby bats. Chance to do a little damage. Fouls one off.
Hey, top hand. Here we go, kid.
2-2 the count.
Man with 2 here, Buzz. Man with 2 here, kid. Let's go.
Go, Buzz. Come on, let's go. Hang in there. Come on.
Now the pitch on the way. Swing and a base hit. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs are going to score on the single by Busby to left field.
Sharp. Go, Marte.
Get one.
1 out, and here's Marte. And the Trevians leading
Oh, Marty.
3-0.
Come on, kid.
Come on, drive one.
Not
Let's
done
go.
yet, Marty. Not done yet, kid.
Right field. Come on. Come on.
There's a strike. Marte, 2 plate appearances today. Flied out to center. Grounded out a little comebacker.
Let's go. Hang in there. Went out there.
Swinging a long fly ball. Center fielder comes over. Has it for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's Peter Harper. Trevians trying to keep a streak alive of batting around at least once in a ball game. It goes back 1, 2, 3,
Come on, Harp.
4,
Go, Harp.
5, 6 games now.
Get in there. Get in there.
Ground ball, knocked down, throw. No, stepped on it. Good job. The shortstop came over and took it himself. And the inning over.
Lead. Let's hold them. Get the leader.
We go to the bottom of the 6th. Trevians leading. I think all these, hello, that's a good one. How'd you do that? All those fielding errors have finally cost the Wildkits.
Come on, Peter.
Pitch is low, a ball.
Doing here. Let's go. Go, you and Marty, kid.
2-0.
Come on, Peter. Let's get that first strike. Come on. Go, Pete. Let's get number 1. Come on, Peter. That's better.
There's a strike.
All right, come on.
2-1 the count.
Got to think about it. Come on, Peter.
Now the delivery by Peter Elmer. In the dirt, a ball. 3-1. Conley, Smoller, and Kundert do up. Both pitchers, I think, probably will be tiring out. They are both young and both underclassmen.
Come on, Peter. All right. There you go, kid. Come on out.
Scott Taylor went through 5 innings, a 1-hit ball, and 4 singles and an error.
Come on, Peter.
Let the door open a little bit. The count is full at 3-2.
Go, Peter.
Swing and a base hit to right. And here's Smoller, Matt Smoller, 5'4",
16.
outfielder for the Wildkits. It's a pitch low, a ball. Junior.
Peter.
Swinging a high pop-up foul and out of play.
Sure now, one for sure.
1-1 the count. Nobody out.
Come on, Peter.
One aboard. Second hit of the ball game for the Wildkits. High and away a ball.
Ground ball here, kid.
Conley with the lead off first.
Come on, Peter.
Outside a ball. 3-1.
Come on, Peter. Come on.
Ball 4. And 2 aboard with nobody out. And the Wildcats have a little something going here.
14.
Here's Kundert.
Come on.
Now Elmer looks back. Now steps off the rubber.
Outfield 14.
Bottom of the 6th. We were cruising along till the 6th inning here, and all of a sudden both teams have gotten some rallies going here. Ball 1. Low a ball.
Go, Peter. Come on.
2-0. And Elmer all of a sudden having some trouble finding the strike zone a little bit.
Come on, Peter. Come on. No.
In the dirt, gets away, and both runners advance on up. So now we have runners on and second and third with nobody out. And a 3-0 count on Kundert. There's a strike, strike 1.
Here we go, car kid.
Catch the ball, take a look. 2-0.
All right, let's go, Peter. Come on. Come on, Peter. Get one more.
Now Elmer delivers, strike 2.
All right, one
And the count goes full, 3-2.
Hang on to that ball. Hang on to that ball. Let's go. Hang on to it.
Now the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up. Foul and boink, out of play.
Good boy, Elms. Car kid.
All the way back, Elms.
Count's gone full.
Come on, let's get that first out. Let's get the
Casey
first out.
Kundert. That's with 2 aboard in scoring position. Nobody out. Bottom of the 6th. Trevians have jumped out to a 3-0 lead.
Come on, Peter.
Ball 4. And the bases are loaded with nobody out. And Scott Taylor, the batter. Coach Pickett out to have a quick word with his pitcher, Peter Elmer. So the bases are loaded.
Right side. Right side here.
Now the delivery. Swing and a foul ball back.
All right, there's one. Come on now.
Hold up.
0-1.
Come on, Peter.
Now the delivery. Outside the ball. 1-1 the count.
Come on, Peter. Come on. Gotta get it out. Let's get it out. Come on.
Outside the ball. 2-1 to Scott Taylor, who has pitched a whale of a game. Trying to do his cause some good as the bases loaded, nobody out.
Come on, Peter. Get another strike. Let's go. Whoa, there.
Foul ball back.
Thank you.
2-2 the count to Scott Taylor.
Let's go. 2 strikes. Come on, let's go, Peter.
Take the disc. Come on now.
Come on, Peter. Come on.
Swing and a pop-up down the line. And a nice catch in foul territory. Oh, my. Beautiful throw by Geary. Whoa. Let's watch that one again.
Away.
This sensational play by Geary, not only getting over into foul territory to get that ball, but then watch the throw right on to home. Make sure that runner doesn't go. One bounce right on target. Nice throw by Tommy Geary. And the bases remain loaded. Now with one out. And here's Joe Schaefer.
Nice play. Let's get it out. Come on.
Joe Schaefer, the batter. One out. One aboard.
Come on, Peter. You got one.
It's a ball.
Come on, Marty. Here we go. Come on, Peter. Come on, Peter. Come on.
Outside the ball. 2-0 to Joe Schaefer, cleanup hitter
Hang in there.
for the Evanston Wildkits.
Let's turn it now. Come on, Peter.
Peter Elmer trying to pitch his way out of a jam. One out, 3 aboard. Swing and a base hit right down the line. And the single by Joe Schaefer brings home 2, much to the delight of the faithful here. And the Trevians lead cut to 1. So Joe Schaefer with a 1-out single. And the Trevians have a single-digit lead here. That's only the 3rd hit given up by Peter Elmer. 2 in this inning, much like
Come on, Peter.
here's a ground ball.
2. Come on, let's get 2.
Out is all they can get is the 1, and oh my.
Get ready out there. Let's go. Get another play.
Gundert really went wide. 6-4 on the put out. 2 out.
Come on, Peter.
Here's Fudgy.
Come on.
High a ball.
Get ahead. 65. Come on, Peter. Come on. Okay.
Swing and a miss. Strike.
Stay ahead here, kid.
Now the delivery by Elmer. Outside of ball. Elmer is very highly regarded as a pitcher on a pitching staff that is very talented. Swing and a miss, strike.
Nice play, come on. Hey, everything in front now. Get wide.
2-2 the count. Kyle Schaefer,
You gotta get the third strike, Peter.
safe on the fielder's choice, is on at first. Kundert on at third.
Go, Peter.
Stefano Faggi, there goes the runner, and everyone will just let him go. Stolen base. I tend to say you call that one on the pitcher, but he stole off the pitcher, as it were.
Come on, Peter. Put it by him. Put it by him.
Outside of ball. And the count goes full. 3-2.
Come on, Peter. Let's get this third out.
Now the delivery by Peter Elmer. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 in the inning over. In the inning, 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 walks, and 2 left. At the end of 6, Trevians lead it 3-2, and we'll be back with more. And the first pitch on the way to Gelber. Outside of ball. Inside of ball. We were going along with a great pitcher's duel. Matching one-hitters for one-hitters until the 6th, and then all of a sudden, all heck is broken loose. Here's a strike to Gelber. And the count goes to 2-1. Now the delivery on the way. Swinging a ground ball. Taken by the shortstop, throws in time. 1 up, 1 down. And here's Brian Pritz. Pritz officially 0 for 2, but been on base all 3 times he's been up. Safe on a walk in the first, safe on an error in the third, safe on an error and scored a run in the 6th. Batting here in the 7th. Pitches low a ball. Trevians missed by 1 batter, sending 9 men to the plate again.
Come on, let's go.
1-1 the count to Brian Pritz.
Come on, Fritzy, let's go, let's go.
Now the delivery inside a ball. 2-1. Swing and a foul ball. Out of play. So the Trevians hoping to hold them here. Maybe get a couple of insurance runs here in the top of the frame.
Come on. Get in there.
Swing and a base hit.
All right, now you're on. Yep.
Off the diving shortstop, but it was base hit anyway. Here's Matt Loddick. Loddick singled last frame. He got hit by a pitch back in the first. They've been, I think, pitching inside to him a little bit.
Come on.
Trying to prevent him from extending those arms and popping one out of here.
Come on, man.
Throw to first.
Same thing. Exact same thing.
Wasn't looking right. Come on.
Now they pitch to Loddick inside a ball.
Hey, down top. Here we go, Lottie. Head on it. Come on, let's go. Watch him coming over.
Here's a strike. Let's see where that was height-wise. At the knees, that was a strike. To Loddick.
Let's go, Matt. Come on.
Throw to first, runner back. 1-1 the count. There goes the runner. Not in time. Stolen base for Pritz.
Go, man. Come on. Single bring
2-1 the count to Matt Loddick.
Come on. Let's bring him home. Come on. Get in there.
Swing pops one foul out of play. Over onto the track here. 2-2 the count.
Come on, Matt. Get him around.
Now the delivery by Taylor. Fouled one off. Got a little piece of it.
Come on, Matt.
2-2 the count.
Come on, Matt.
Strike three. And Loddick is real upset about that one. I think this was a curveball that curved around the plate. Or at least that's what Loddick thought it was. And you can see the catcher's even catching it outside there, I guess. But the ump brings him up. And Loddick gives him a little piece of his mind. And Loddick very hot. As he goes off, he's really giving that umpire a piece of his mind. And now Napoleon going to call Sharp over. And the real reason to talk to Sharp is he wants to give that umpire a piece of his mind too. Protecting Matt Loddick. Loddick very upset with that pitch that in his eye, he, I think, thought curved around the plate. So here's Sharp. And they're going to intentionally walk him, put two aboard. And here's Luke Sundheim. Well, the Trevians trying to go seventh game in a row with batting around at least once in a game. So they've done it. There's a dying Quail, drops in for the base hit. Here comes the runner home. Here comes the throw. He's going to be safe. The ball gets away from the catcher. And Brian Pritz scores. And here's Tommy Geary. Sundheim going to second on the throw.
Come on, Tom. Singles two, Tom.
Time called. Intentional walk. Given to Geary. Bases are loaded. Here's Chris Busby. With the bases jammed.
Go, Buzz. Bring him home. Come on. Go, Buzz. Get him home.
Now the delivery. There's a strike. And that home plate umpire must be playing games with the players as far as the strike zone. At least to the Trevians' eye, they're a little
Come on.
angry. There's a ball. Sharp at third. Sondheim at second. Gary at first. 2 out. At least 1 run in here in the inning. There's a bunt attempt. Foul. Get him in foul territory first in the batter's box.
Come on. Hang in.
Now the pitch on the way.
2. Come on. Come on, let's go.
Low ball.
Come on, Buzz. Hang in
2-2
there.
the count. Chris Busby safe on an error in the second.
Come on, Buzz.
Flew out to left in the fourth. Singled in the sixth. Batting here in the seventh.
Come on. Bounce it. Oh.
Bounces into the dirt, a ball, and the count goes full to Chris Busby.
Come on, let's go. Got 3. Let's get it going.
Count's full. 3-2, 2 out, bases loaded. Trevians leading by 2.
Come on, Buzz. Hang in there. No.
Ball 4, and they walk in a run. That's real sad. In some ways I feel real sad about that because here's Scott Taylor, who pitched a beautiful 1-hitter until the 5th inning. Had walked 1 man up to that time, hit a man. He did hit Loddick early on, and then the single in the 5th inning. He had a no-hitter until the 5th inning.
Hang in there.
And then that happened. There's a ground ball, deep short stop, throws it away. Everybody safe and another run in. That was John Corwin batting for Marte. And here's Harper. Peter Harper. Bases are still loaded. 6-2 now the score. Trevians 3 runs in the 6th inning and 3 here in the 7th.
Come on. Come on, Harp. There it is.
There's a bunt. Beauty, but it rolls foul. Any bunt's going to really be a good one if you get it anywhere down that line. There's been so much rain that grass has grown awfully quick here without being cut. There's a bunt attempt. That missed. A strike.
All right, hang in there. Come on, Harp.
0-2 the count.
Come on, smack one.
And the Trevians have done it again. Batted around. Sent 9 men to the plate here in the 7th. Pitch is low ball, which makes 7 games in a row that they have done it.
Come on, Harp.
Hitting not all that great. There's a little ground ball picked up by the first baseman. Unassisted putout.
Got 2 runs. Let's go.
And it's time to hold them and go home time. As we go to the bottom of the 7th, the Trevians leading now 6-2.
Come on.
Peter Elmer on the mound.
Peter.
Here's Peter Elmer. Start the bottom of the 7th. Bottom third of the order, due up. Pitch outside, a ball.
Come on, Peter.
Well, the
Come on.
Trevians
There you go.
again getting some help from the other teams.
There's your first strike. Come on now. I got 1.
Here in the top of the 7th. 3 walks and an error. And just 2 singles. And the Trevians score 3 more.
1. Come on.
Pitch is low ball. 2-1 the count. I have a sneaking suspicion both pitchers have gone a little too far. Here's a swing and a ground ball, batted up, booted, and unable to pick up. So an error on Gelber, first error of the ball game for the Trevians, and a runner on first. Here's Scott Bidet. They have a pinch hitter batting. Denlow, Michael Denlow, batting for Bidet.
All right, come on, let's go. Let's go, Steve. Come on, Peter, throw it to him. Come on. That's it.
Go, Marty, work on it. Let's go.
Yep. Ball one. And Peter Elmer looks to first. Now the pitch. A little inside, I guess. 2-0. Didn't look like a bad pitch to me, but then I don't know where it is in relation to the plate from this angle. Here's the delivery. That's high and inside a ball. 3-0.
Go, Peter. Got to get that first one. Come on. Come on.
In the dirt, ball four. 4 pitches. And the walk, and here's Conley. He singled and scored the first hit of the ball game. First run of the ball game for the Wildkits. And Matt Sharp comes in relief. So Sharp now in relief of Peter Elmer. What a whale of a game Elmer pitched. Woo! Just a great ball game. Struck out 4. Walked 3.
Team. Oh, Marty. Brooks and everything, kid.
Let's go, Sharp. Come on, Matt. Got to get the out, Matt. Let's go.
Brian, hard 14.
And some signals they needed to talk about.
Just in time to see him flip the plate. Same setup. First and second. Guy hits the ball to Chipper Jones. Stepped on third with the second.
Come on, let's go, Matt. Oh.
High, a ball. So Matt Sharp on in relief here. Trying to close this one out. Connolly batting, 2 aboard.
Come on, Matt.
There's a strike.
There you go. They're not going to hit that one.
1-1.
Get near the plate. Get him near the plate. Come on. Come on, Matt. Get him near the plate. Come on, Matt. Come on. Oh.
Swing and a fly ball over the head of Harper. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs are going to score. And Conley into third.
Tommy! Come on, Matt.
Scored as a triple. Over Harper's head. Here's Smoller. Nobody out. Ball 1. There's a strike, and the count evens up on the ball and a strike. Here's Smoller. Conley on at third.
Hang in there. Come on. Come on, Matt.
Nobody out.
There you go.
Swing and a foul tip back.
1 more.
1 and 2.
Hang on to him.
Beautiful day for baseball. Not too bad, actually. A little bit of a breeze blowing in off the lake.
Come on, Matt. 1 more. Come on. There you go.
There's a strike. Strike 3. Caught him looking.
Good call. Good call.
14. 14.
All right, come on. You got 1, Matt. Go, Matt. Got 1.
High pop-up, foul, and out of play.
Come on.
Kundert, the batter. Low ball.
Stop. Nice stop. Good stop.
One and one the count.
Let's go, Matt. Good stop. Come on. Oh, no.
Swing and a base hit down the line. Throw to second, not in time. Scored as a double for Kundert. And another run in. And now it is a 6-5 ball game. And here's Scott Taylor. One out.
Come on, guys. Let's go, Matt. Come on, Matt.
High a ball.
Let's go, kid. You got him.
Ball one, 1-0. Runner on at second, representing the tying run. One out. Bottom of the seventh. Swinging and a miss. Strike two.
Hey, read the swing.
Strike one. 1-1. So both pitchers, whale of the game, and the runner trots on over to third on a pass ball. And the tying run on third with only one out.
Let's go. Gotta hold him. Come on, Matt.
Now the pitch. Ooh, just a little outside. No, outside corner for strike. The count evens up at deuces. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This umpire a little slow sometimes in calling those balls and strikes.
One more.
Swing and a ground ball. Knocked down. Throw. Got him. Gelber gets him with the 6-3 put out. And here's Joe Schaefer.
That's the way to hang with it. All right,
Kundert stayed there.
You got a 6.
Zekovich, by the way, now in.
What's he done,
Technically, he would bat for Sunheim, I would assume.
Hey, Charlie. Come on, here, pal.
Or in that same position. No, Sunheim would still bat. Now he's batting for Zekovich instead of Peter Elmer. Matt Sharp on in relief. There's a strike, and the count evens up, 1-1.
Hey, everything in front. Be wide back there. Come, kid.
Bounces in the dirt, gets away. Here comes the runner home, and the ball game all tied up. Wild pitch, and the ball game is all tied up. Oh my! 2 out. We're tied at 6. So the Trevians, who bet around in the top of the 7th, will send Gelber, Pritz, and Lottig. There's a pitch low ball. 3-1 the count. Joe Schaefer singled and out on a fielder's choice. Last time up, there's a strike, knee high.
Hey, one more sharp.
3-2 the count. 2 out. Now Matt Sharp delivers. Swing and a fly ball taken by Pritz, and we go to extra innings. In the inning, 4 runs, and we're tied at 6. We go to the 8th. We'll be back with more in just a moment here on the network. Well, we go to the 7th inning. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Trevs. Andy Gelber leads it off. And Taylor delivers. A ball low. Boy, both starting pitchers pitched a whale of a game. I mean, just unbelievable pitching by the pair of lefties. And both of them underclassmen through 5 innings. And then all of a sudden, all heck is broken loose. And we're in the 8th inning.
Come on, Gil.
There's a strike.
Come on, let's go.
2-1 the count.
Come on.
Again, the third baseman playing well in on the grass. There's a ball high. 3-1. Brian Pritz on deck. Pritz has been on base all 4 times that he's been at the plate here. There's a ground ball. Another error. Ate up the second baseman. That's the 6th error of the ball game on the part of the Wildkits.
Come on, let's go.
If they hadn't committed all these fielding errors, this might have been a different ball game. Not a lot of support for Scott Taylor's performance in the field. Strike 1 to Pritz.
Come on.
Now the delivery in the dirt, a ball. One and one.
Go, Brad. Come on.
That's a ball. 2-1. 8th inning. Got an extra frame today.
Come on. Get in there.
Swing and a ground ball. Shortstop for 1. Not in time for the 2. Call it a fielder's choice.
Matt, here's your chance.
Here's Matt Loddick. And I would think Loddick is pretty angry right now.
Let's go. Hang in there.
Gotten him a little riled up. Now the delivery. Swing and a ground ball. Line shot actually foul. Strike. 0-1. Loddick got the head of the bat on it. Pulled it on a foul though. The throw. And excuse me. Didn't mean to swing at that one. Popped it foul. Held the bat up. 0-2 to Matt Loddick.
Go, man. Hang in there.
1 out, 1 aboard.
Let's go. Hang in there. Come on. Get in there.
Line
Get
shot.
in there.
Dribbles to the shortstop, but not in time to do anything. Scored as a single.
1 out. Let's go.
Infield hit for Loddick. 2 aboard. Here's Matt Sharp.
Go.
2 aboard, Matt Sharp, the batter.
Come on, Matt. Come on, shove it.
Extra innings today.
Bring him home. Bring him home. Come on. Get him home.
That's low ball.
Sharp. Come on now, kid. Come on, man.
Trevians have a lot of baseball games scheduled this week.
Get in there.
There's a high fly foul out of play down the right field line. The Trevians have their home series against Waukegan, Mount Carmel, and Mather scheduled this week in real time. Swing and another foul ball, headed right towards the playing field of the freshman game. The freshman game looks like it's over there. Down the line, down that right field line over there.
Hang in there, Matt. Come on.
1 out, 1-2 the count to Sharp. Little ground ball. Throw to second, not in time. Wildkits beats it out. Went after a high pitch, got himself all turned around. And there you see the second baseman. He picks it up. The umpire right there on it. Wildkits on the bag there, isn't he? With that long right leg of his. Safe. I don't know. Maybe that was closer than I thought. Let's see. Where's that bag? I don't know if Wildkits beat the throw or that shortstop, scared of Wildkits sliding in there, they have lifted his leg a little soon. Let's see. Wildkits may have been out. In any case, it is what the umpire says it is, calls him safe, and the fielder's choice, and the bases are loaded with 1 out for the Trevians, and here's Luke Sundheim. Before he steps in, though, we're going to step out briefly for station identification here on the network. Little emotion shown by Wildkits, a little upset. He was earlier in the game. He's avenged that with a sensational ability to beat out that slow roller on the fielder's choice. Now there's a long fly ball. Back she goes, back over the head of the left fielder, back to the wall. 1 run going to come in, 2 runs are going to come in, 3 runs are going to come in. And Sundheim goes into second with a stand-up double. Luke Sundheim, first pitch, sends it over to the left fielder's head. 3 runs are home. And Tommy Geary, the batter.
Go, G. Come on. Go, Tom.
It is 9-6. New pitcher in there, Madej. Ball gets away.
All right, let's score on the next one.
Scott Madej is now pitching.
Come on, let's score on the next one. Go, Tom.
Coming in relief.
Come on, Tom.
There's a bunt. It's a beauty. And they're going to let it go by. Infield single for Geary. Sundheim comes home with the 4th run of the inning, and here's Chris Busby. So again, the Trevians taking advantage of some
Go, Buzz.
nice play, little hit and runs, a little couple of errors, an error, hit and run, and the Trevians lead 10-6.
Go, Buzz.
That's low ball.
There we go, Buzz. Out yours, a little low, kid.
Come on. Go, Buzz. Bounce
And bouncing into the dirt. A ball, stolen base for Geary. Only the 3rd stolen base for the Trevians. They're usually a little quicker than that. 2-1, the count. Of course, then again, nobody's been on base up until all of a sudden, all heck's broken loose in the last 3 innings. But up until then, it was a beautiful pitch ball game by both Scott Taylor of Evanston and Peter Elmer. Through the first 5 innings, Elmer faced 2 more than the minimum. A single in the 2nd and a walk in the 5th.
Come on. Get in there. Get in there.
And ground ball deep in the hole. Throw the 1st. Got him. 6-3 on the put out. Geary trots on over to 3rd. 2 out. Here's Marte.
Come on. Put one one in there somewhere. Come on. Come on.
Well, the Trevians did bat around in the 7th inning.
Top man, kid.
Hang in there. Come on.
Now the delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike.
Hey, hands back. Come on. Get it back early.
One side in, kid. Let's go.
Let's go.
1-1 the count. There's a strike.
Whoa.
1-2.
That was a little low. All right, hang in there. Come on. Come on. It's all right.
Ball back.
Oh, Marty.
1-2.
Come on, drive one. Come on.
That's a ball. Sort of fell in there.
Come on.
Fell off the table.
Hang in.
2 out in here, kid.
2-2 the count.
Put it on.
High pop up. Catcher going back. Has it against the fence. Hold him and go home time. Bottom of the 7th. Trevians have regained the lead here. Leading at 10-6. There's a strike. Strike 1. Kyle Schaefer. Now the delivery in the dirt of ball. Actually, what has happened, and Evanston kind of has two different teams. What has happened is that the Trevians, that the Evanston Wildkits had a little discipline problem earlier in the season, and the players have to go and serve, as it were, their suspension. Foul ball out of play, but Loddick will pick it up anyway. One and two the count.
Pardon?
High and away a ball. 2-2 the count. 2-2 the count. Nothing through the first 5 innings except excellent pitching. Sloppy defense by Evanston. And then all of a sudden, all heck's broken loose. Again, the Trevians. Here's a pop foul taken by Zikovic for out number 1. Here's Faggi, Stefano Faggi. Sloppy defense by the Wildkits. They made an error in the first, 2nd, 3rd, 6th, 7th, and 8th innings. There's a ball low. All of them infield errors.
Go ground ball pitch here.
Pitch is low a ball.
Come back and get him.
3-0. Now the pitch. High a ball. And Stefano Faggi draws a walk.
Hey, stay within yourself here.
And here's Smith. Aaron Smith. Pitch is outside a ball. Matt Loddick on in relief of Peter Elmer. Both starting pitchers have departed. Still, their numbers are well in their favor. There's a strike. 3-1 the count. 3-1 the count. The pitch by Sharp. Fly ball taken by Prince. That's out number 2. 2 down, and here's Madej. The last hope for the Wildkits. 1 on.
41.
There's a ball, throw back to first. Keep the man honest. Now the delivery. Swing and a foul ball back to the screen.
Keep it in front, Marty.
Strike 3. Caught him looking and the ball game's over. And we'll be back in just a moment to wrap this little bugger up.
Around here.
For the New Trier Trevians, 10 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They stole 2 bases, were walked 4 times, struck out 3 times, left a whopping 11 on base. So some of the key hitting did not come through, particularly early in the game, but then again, some great pitching. 1 hit batsman. That was Loddick back in the first. Evanston scored 6 runs on 5 hits, 6 errors, and 3 of them fairly costly late in the ball game. They stole 1 base. That in the 6th. The Trevians pitchers gave up 4 walks. They struck out 6. The Evanston Wildkits left 5 on base. The winning pitcher is Matt Sharp in relief, and the loser is Scott Taylor. This is Mark Braun. Hope you've enjoyed this broadcast. Join us for our next game coming up on the network. For all of us, hope you've enjoyed this one. Again, the final score, the Trevians winning at 10-6 and move their record to 24-5 on the season, and have batted around 7 games in a row at least once, and have scored 10 runs again today, and keep that average of about 10 runs a game going strong. This is Mark Braun. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. And until our next broadcast, we say as always, so long, everyone.